Following is officer-involved shootings from Colorado. These took place early January. After these clips are over, I'll take a second and talk about some of the similarities that we're seeing here.
Aurora police. Here's what happened. Police say when they arrived here on the scene, again about 2 o'clock in the morning, they heard shooting coming from inside the home. They got a call that there was shooting going on inside the home. And when they went to go inside, they encountered a man who was armed with a gun and wearing full body armor. They opened fire. The gunman was killed at that time. But when they went inside the home, they found another man on the floor who had been shot and killed. And right now, they're talking to a third person who is now with investigators. He may have been the person who made that initial call to 911.
Drivers of two cars led Greeley police on a high-speed chase late last night, and it ended in an officer-involved shooting. A police officer shot one of the drivers. That person is in the hospital this morning. The chase started on Highway 85, and police eventually caught up with the driver in Evans. That's when officers confronted one driver, fired a gun. No word on that person's condition. No officers were hurt in all this, and we will keep you updated as we continue to learn more on this developing story.
Welcome back, everyone, and thanks for waking up with News 5 Today Weekend. I'm Allison Zimmerman. It's Saturday, January 12th, and we continue to follow breaking news this morning. The El Paso County Sheriff's Office is investigating a shooting involving a Springs police officer. No officers are hurt. Now, officers were called to Crestone Lane just west of I-25 and Motor City. One person is dead, and the El Paso County Sheriff's Office is, of course, taking over this investigation. We'll continue to bring you updates as they become available throughout the day.
Officer pulled up to this corner here, like where the police cars at, stopped, pulled over to the left, got out, opened his door, told someone behind the dumpster to come out. And the guy behind the dumpster came out with his hand behind his back, and the officer told him, take your hand from behind your back about 3 times. So the guy started walking up on him. He pulled some object. I can't tell whether it was a gun, knife, or what, but he pulled the object out, so the officer shot 3 times, went back behind his van. I guess he let his dog out there and told the dog to get him, but the dog, I guess he was playful and didn't attack it. So the guy came around the van with him. Then over there, I guess he just shot him about 3 or 4 more times. Told him 1,000 times to stop. Never thought I'd witness nothing like that, though.
And covering Colorado for you tonight, more cases of police using deadly force in Colorado. Now, just since January 9th, there had been 7 officer-involved shootings. Well, 2 more today. Here's a location now under investigation. That's 9 OIS, officer-involved shootings, in a week. A woman shot by police outside a hospital in Englewood this morning, and then a few hours later, an officer-involved shooting in Fort Lupton. Right now, the Weld County Sheriff's Office not releasing any details on what led to that shooting, and of course, all those shootings still under investigation tonight.
What similarities do you notice after watching these videos? How about the lack of information, the fact that no officers were injured? Is there any non-lethal alternatives that we can come up with? Why aren't they using non-lethal? Is it worth ending a high-speed chase with bullets?